What is good, YouTube? Cardfight King here, Aqua Life Baby. You already know how it is. We have found our main deck for the Overdress series for Booster Set 1. We have found our main deck and our main unit. And honestly, the artwork is outstanding. I like the character too. He kind of reminds me of the character from Persona in a way, but he got the ball power. Uh, really just everything about this, screams uniqueness. Something unique that we had never seen in Vanguard before, and really a commitment to fleshing out really kind of like fleshing out the order mechanic, and really improving on there. And that means we could just open the door to maybe we can use it offensively, defensively, whatever it is. It's just that they're doing so much more with orders, which I think was a cool thing, getting this cool spell book style of play that this kind of deck has to offer. So I'm very, very excited for this. And again, I believe I'm going to be maining ZORGA for all of set 1 for Overdress. So we're going to put the Aqua Life stamp right on that. But let's go ahead and get into the card review, because I definitely want to take a look at things here. Starting off with Rancor Chain. Now, he's, and what they pretty much revealed this morning was like the basic ride-up chain that you were going to have for ZORGA anyways. And so he's the grade 1, the ride chain. Now, I want you to notice something as well with him. He is a common. And I believe, obvious, and I think, and I know that we're going to get a lot more cards to support this style of play. And seeing that this card is a common, and I believe the grade 2 is a common as well, which is part of the chain, then that means that we're probably going to get more powerful cards that are not going to be part of kind of like our ride up here. That are going to be, our hollows, double rares, triple rares on other levels. So this is actually kind of telling, and I'm excited to see what else we're going to be getting to support ZORGA's unique ability of Alchemagic. But for this ability, you Soul Blast 2, draw 2, discard an order, and if you didn't discard an order, you discard 2 cards instead. And then if you played an order during the turn, he gets 2k. So, I guess going second, I know that you get, you draw an extra card if you're going second in a way. He's kind of like a Graceful Charity. If you guys played Yu-Gi-Oh, Graceful Charity was like draw 3, drop 2. So he's kind of like a Graceful Charity, but if you discard an order card, it's really like, just Soul Blast 1, draw 2, ditch 1, which is easily good. So you get some filtering so you can hit those other key pieces, because we have a ride deck, so we're not going to misride any. We're more or less just cleaning up our hand and getting through our deck, getting to certain pieces that we need for our offensive / defensive strategies that we're going to have in this deck. And then, he's a 10k when we're playing an order. And in this deck, I believe that every turn you should be playing an order. Again, nothing's perfect in this world, but ideally you're going to want to be playing an order every turn. So he should always be 10k on your, on your turn, or during the turn you put order, because this does not say played an order during your turn. It said this turn. So this turn means that, again, there's an open possibility to us having defensive orders, which I really hope we get. But yeah, very good card. Probably going to end up being most likely going to end up being a 4 of in the deck. 1 for the ride deck, 3 for the main deck. Let's go. Then we have Black Tears Husk Dragon. Another very solid card. Again, I think he is a rare. Yeah, he is a rare in the deck. And pretty much what he does is when he's placed on Vanguard, you get to add a normal order card from your drop to your hand. So this deck works around normal orders, not blitz orders or set orders, normal orders, because no orders have their different types. So we can't use the blitz order that was revealed from the trial deck in this deck. So that means that when they start coming out with more normal orders for Stoichia, we're going to start seeing ZORGA get, better and better. The playstyle is going to flesh out even more. So this is really good to know. But again, it's normal orders. Now, You get to choose up to one normal to put into your hand, so that's good. So you can drop an order with Rancor Chain, and then you can pick up the order. And we can talk about the grade 1 order next, but that's something where you have the possibility of doing that as a turn 1, as a turn 2 play, really. And then he gets 5k if you played an order during the turn while he's on the rearguard circle. So he's a card to target, one of your main cards in rearguard circle being a 15k attacker. Pretty solid as well. And then him and Rancor Chain make a 25k column together. So, and I think that with the reduced shield values, that's just solid overall. So pretty solid card. Great artwork, obviously. Now we have Spiritual Body Condensation. So this is one I was talking about, where I like to have flavor text. One or so that grants you a new purpose for existence. That's pretty cool. So you basically pay Soul Blast 1, you revive a card with a grade equal to or less than your Vanguard, and give it 5,000 power at the end of turn. Now, this card is actually kind of very important. I think this is going to be a 4 of, because what I'm looking at what you can do is that depending on, again, the other cards we're going to get in the set, but even just with Rancor Chain, you can ride him, draw 2, ditch this order card, then you can ride the ride the dragon, and if you discard something for the so you can get him out of the ride deck, again, that's another card that you can set up in your drop zone, whether it's a grade 1 or grade 2. Then you can grab this order to hand, and you can activate this order, grab and Soul Blast 1, so you can Soul Blast out the Rancor Chain to grab the Rancor Chain out, and then he'll be a 10k booster or hitter. Or another Husk dragon or something. So really this stuff has a lot of implications and gives us a lot of things we can do on our grade 2 turn. So I'm definitely looking forward to using this card. I think this might end up being a 4 of in our decks. Again, this is only a rare, so with the playstyle here, I really feel like we may end up getting like a foil, like a mainly foil card, not one that has a chance to be a foil, but maybe like a mainly foil order card that could really boost this playstyle. And then we have GDR, or Grief, Despair, and Rejection. So what this card is a grade 3 order, and I think it's important too, because this is also rare. You counterblast 1, and if your Vanguard is Mysterious Rain Spiritualist ZORGA, you choose 3 of your units, so any 3 units on the board, they get 10k for the turn. Strong card. Uniqueness. ZORGA. This is a ZORGA specific order card. So this means that this is an order card. You can put it into any Storkia deck, but unless you're on ZORGA, this card is not, you can pay the cost, but this card is not going to work. So this adds some uniqueness to that, like, hey, what we're doing with Overdress is we're going to create these boss cards that you can identify yourself with or get attached to, and throughout the time here, as more support comes, depending on what it is, we can support this style of play. We can, the more normal orders come out, the more and this is specific to ZORGA, so this is kind of like his own type of order card specific to him, which just adds so much uniqueness to it. And I really love this, just this aspect of it, and really this prospect for the future, not just for where it's at now, but I'm looking at the big picture. I'm looking ahead. This card being unique to just one card in the game, I think this is fantastic, and is going to add some longevity. But yeah, 10,000 to 3 units, grade 3 order, really cool. I think this is one of those orders where you want to probably have it in your drop zone, because you want to activate the. I'd rather activate Rancor Chain first, and then him based upon ZORGA's ability, which is the Alchemagic, which we already which pretty much everyone saw. Where when you play a normal order, you bind a normal order with a different card name from your drop zone, and then Alchemagic. So basically, you're taking one side of the back side of an order card and slapping an effect on it. So you're literally activating one order, but with 2 different effects. So it was like the card like this, like in Dragon Ball Z, how they have 2-sided cards, kind of like that. So it's a double-sided card, which is just considered one order. So that's really cool. His other ability is to counterblast 1, call a card from drop zone or rearguard circle. Very, that's 100% Grand Blue, easy money there. But his order effect, his con effect, this is an effect that's going to allow this card and this play style and the support that you get to improve it to have a lot of longevity when we get into Festival Collection, set 2, set 3, whatever it is. Whenever Stoichia gets a normal order, we have to think about, okay, how can Zorga use this order? How is this going to fit in Zorga's deck? Because Zorga himself is not a, quote unquote powerful unit by himself. Kind of like Aqua Force in a way, and even decks like Night Rose and whatever it is. This is a card that relies on his support around him. He's more of a support main Vanguard, and everybody else kind of does the work in a way, which is kind of what leans towards his spellbook style. Like, I'll cast a spell and then everybody else, works around me. So, Husk gets power, Rancor gets power, whatever else we're going to be getting in the set, the orders are going to give out power to power him up or power other units up, whatever it is. So this guy, to me, is a very good support type of Vanguard unit that the more stuff that comes out for orders and things that can actually help support his playstyle, maybe more units that say specifically if you have Zorga on the Vanguard circle, gain X effect. Like, I really just think that this card is going to have a lot of longevity in this game moving forward, just because of how generic his ability is when using normal orders. And the more normal orders we get, we'll see how it works with his playstyle and how it works into his base of support. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I really like this card. Definitely looking forward to maining him going into the Overdress set 1. I'm not a big fan of the Sylvan King's trial deck stuff. Just not aesthetically pleasing to me. Even though it's multi-attacking, it's just not. I really like this kind of Grand Blue order style. Just such a unique mechanic, and it's just something I've been asking for a long time. Just give me some unique mechanics, and with this, the whole prison system, whatnot. I'm excited to see what other unique mechanics are going to come out for the other nations as well. But so far, Rain Spills Zorga, you get the Aqua Life stamp of approval. Plus, is rain, which is water. So technically, he is a part of the Aqua Life. So yeah, the math works out there. So yeah, definitely gets my stamp approval. Going to be main decking Zorga. We're definitely gonna have a lot of videos on him. A lot of different ways we can probably construct the deck. What are we going to add from the trial deck as we get more cards revealed? How are we going to build the deck when the set comes out? What cards we're going to put in, take out, reduce, whatever it is. We got a lot to do with Zorga, but I'm excited. Hope you guys are. Thank you for watching Cardfight King, Aqua Life Baby. You already know how it is, and we out.